Okay, I'm back. I thought Multi-Stream was broken. Turns out you go into the settings, and then you go to advanced settings, and you tell it what to do. My bad. I had forgotten to set that up completely. So now, hopefully, stream on YouTube and on Twitch should be okay now, I think. I hope. I have no fucking clue. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go into YouTube Studio real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can, see what I can do. Okay, well, I don't have to do much at the moment, but okay. All right. Here's hoping this time it works like it should. So I'm gonna let the ad break pass on over for Twitch, and hopefully, hopefully it works this time. Hello from YouTube, yes. Hello, Rosa. Right. I did not have Multi-Stream configured correctly. I thought it was broken. My bad. Hopefully this time it works. Once the Twitch ad break stuff is over, I'm waiting for that to finish before I continue. Because I tried installing a different plugin and that did not work. And hello, big forkfuls of chow mein and orange chicken. Ah, nice. Right. Okay. This time it should work, I think. Okay, so the ad break is going on with Twitch right now. That's fine. Like initially, when I was doing this, like without playing the game yet, it was pretty okay. And this is what I mean by like my initial testing didn't bring up any issues. So, yes, I had to fully restart stream. I had to shut down the stream on both ends because it wouldn't let up until I did. And it was bitching about encoding overloaded. So, I guess we'll see this time. Okay, well, once the ad break is up. And I apologize for those watching on Twitch that it's a 3-minute long ad break. And yes, the little chat overlay does not show 7TV emotes or better TTV emotes, but the Sleepy Chat plugin that I'm using to read both chats does. So don't worry, it's working. But anyway, the real Achilles heel is going to be starting Oblivion again and seeing what happens, because it was not performing very well. But I like that I can just flip through them, so like here I can see when the ad break will end. But anyway, I guess I should probably test it right now. So, I did check and the bitrate settings look to be fine, which is good. I wanted to use an alternate plugin for sending multi-streams, but it does not work with this version of OBS, unfortunately. I tried to get it going, and it just says that it can't load it, so okay, whatever, fine, I'm stuck using it in multi-stream. But yeah, no, so it turns out you have to configure it. If you don't, you're gonna wind up with piss poor performance. And besides, the stream is technically at 1080p, and then it gets downgraded to 720. So both Twitch and YouTube get 720p, so it's not like that's the problem. Anyway, that break should be almost up. Yeah. On Twitch, anyway. Okay. Just waiting on that to end before we start testing. Okay, 5 seconds. Alright. At least for those on Twitch, welcome back from the ads. Right. Let's see if this works now, because I have told Adam Multistream, do not use the main encoder. So, let's see if that fixes it. Alright. I also went and I made the mistake of going into my settings and then going into my downloads on Steam and accidentally turning off shader pre-caching. Yes, and I could have the chat for YouTube popped out while I watched the Twitch stream as the main one. Yes, exactly. Okay, let's see if this works again. Yeah, I expect that it's gonna say encoding overloaded as soon as it tries to compile shaders. Yep, skip. I'm not dealing with that tonight. Okay. So I can easily be in both places at once. Yes! Okay, Oblivion is loaded up. And I guess we'll see if encoding gets over... Oh no, encoding's getting overloaded right away! Oh no. That's awful. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Real quick. On YouTube. Because, like, what the fuck? Oh no. Yes. Says stream is healthy, apparently. I don't believe that, YouTube. I genuinely do not believe that. And my model is completely frozen. This is fantastic. Why is VNyan frozen? What? Can I close it? Yes, I want to terminate it. Okay. What the fuck? Wow, this is turning into a nightmare. Okay. I'm gonna open VNyan again. And see if, like, I can dial back the settings or something. An error occurred while launching this game. Game already running. No, it is not. No, it fucking isn't. And Oblivion's taking control of my damn mouse. Ah! Alright, there. I've solved my mouse is back. Alright. So Steam claims VNyan is already running. Really? I just force closed it, Steam. What is your problem? Oh, it is still running. What? Stop. Get rid of it. Oh boy. Close out of that. Okay, play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what I can do as far as configuring VNyan, because if that's what's bringing down stream, I swear, it's ridiculous if so. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do to configure this. YouTube's not logged in here, but that's fine. Output. That looks fine. Graphics settings, yes. Anti-aliasing and stuff is turned off. Fine, do I have to go and set the window size to, like, a really weird resolution? Am I gonna have to do that? Okay. Now it's even more squished. Okay. Okay, and the thing is all screwed up. Okay. I am gonna need to adjust this. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna put myself back here. And I'm probably gonna have to adjust myself on the just chatting screen too. I've just changed it to a weird fucking resolution in the vain hopes that maybe that'll work. Everyone's like, some kid cut up, she's a torso. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to go into my VTubing scene. Hold on. Sure. No, not really. Okay. And then I'm gonna go into my just chatting to try and see what I can do to fix it if I have to. Okay, no I don't. Alright. Well. There, that's a little more centered. Okay. Right, let's see if this will work now. I swear to God if it fucking doesn't. Ugh. So, let's see, okay, Oblivion. Right, and then I'm gonna tell it to skip Vulkan shaders, processing Vulkan shaders, because that tends to be an issue, so we'll skip that. That's temporary, I would expect as much. Yup, because then it goes away. Alright. Now what? Rapid's got that 10:6 aspect ratio. Okay. Game's a little stuttery, but I would expect that. Says encoding overloaded. Oh, went away. Alright. Okay, nope, it's back. Encoding overloaded. Really? I'm doing it at 720p for both Twitch and YouTube. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that this can't handle both Twitch and YouTube streams? You gotta be kidding. Unless it's still compiling shaders, maybe that's why. Because the game is being very stuttery. I don't know about YouTube. Are we sure the absurd multi-stream bitrate isn't back? Okay, well give me a second. I'm gonna step outside in-game. Okay. Settings. FPS is 60. It's at 5,000 kilobits per second. I can rescale the output and see if that fixes it, but I'm not sure. Okay, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Welp. Oh, went away. Interesting. Okay. Is it gonna stay that way? Or is it gonna get fucked up as soon as I return to the game? It gets fucked up as soon as I return to the game. Okay. I'm starting to think Oblivion is probably compiling shaders in the background, and that's probably why it's doing so bad. Because if I tab out, it stops freaking out, and then it goes back to normal. Yep. So, I don't know what to do, am I just gonna have to not play Oblivion or something? Because, it must be compiling shaders in the background. Because I did turn off the, option to do shader pre-caching like a moron, and then turned it back on. So, I think that's why Oblivion's not so smooth.
Go ahead.
So we might be stuck like this for a while until, Oblivion gets its head out of its ass and it stops doing this. Or if there was a way to just get it pre-compiled or something, or whatever. Yeah, because the bitrate's going down. My FPS is even going down in OBS a little bit. Okay, fine. Let me try one more thing. One last thing. Try running an exe real quick. And I'm gonna see what I can do. And adjust maybe the graphics settings. Maybe that might fix it. Okay. I'm gonna do medium. Bethany medium quality, that is fine. VSync is on. There's no anti-aliasing. It is going to do 720p. Okay. Save and exit. Alright. So I've just told it to do medium for the presets. And then hopefully that'll make it work. I've got no idea. Because as soon as I close Oblivion, it stops. Like now it's fine. Okay. Skip processing Vulkan shaders. I don't want that right now. Okay. But yeah, no, the absurd bitrate is not there. Alright. Encoding overloaded again. Great. Okay, it went away on the loading screen, but that doesn't say anything. And the game is very choppy. Okay, yeah, the game is very choppy. Okay, fantastic. I almost wonder if I should just let it compile the fucking shaders at this point. Because trying to do it in the background, clearly OBS does not like that in any capacity. So, that's great. That's just what I want. Okay. Let me see if I can, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to let it do it. Play. So the stream's gonna tank a bit again. Processing Vulkan shaders, let's just have to do it. Your stream's tanking. Hopefully it finishes processing the Vulkan shaders. I probably should have had to do this at the beginning. So yes, the stream is going to be temporarily kind of dog shit while it's processing Vulkan shaders. I'm just going to let it do it and see if that fits, because otherwise this is ridiculous. So bear with me a minute while the stream suffers. Because this is pretty much all I've got until this is done. Come on, finish. Okay. It is done processing Vulkan shaders. Let's see if this works. Alright. Hopefully that did something, but I kind of fucking doubt it at this point. Alright, we're on the main menu and we're already overloaded. Great! Fantastic! So I guess multi-streaming plus trying to play a game is a bad combo. Oh my god. Okay, well, Oblivion's a little better. Hold on. Oh, nope. Okay. I'm not sure if it's coming across on stream, but the game is fucking suffering right now. Oh god. Okay, right. I think we're gonna have to change games, because this is getting ridiculous. I can't get it to do anything. Because as soon as I start a game, we get encoding overloaded. So, alright. Oblivion's out of the question. Let me try something else real quick. Alright, let's try... And I'm not gonna change games yet, because I don't know. Right? Cells isn't coding overloaded. Why? I closed Oblivion. I closed Oblivion down. What the fuck's the OBS's problem? Not sure if it's coming across on stream. It's not because it's just killing stream instead. Oh. And it still says encoding overloaded. Can I not multi-stream? But hello. Yes. I'm starting to think I can't multi-stream. I'm starting to think this whole setup is not powerful enough. Joy. Okay. Can I like adjust stuff a little bit? I mean, I know AMD wasn't well regarded for their encoders, but jeez. Okay, now it's calmed down. Okay, finally it's calmed down. I mean, when it comes to AMD's encoders, right? They do have AMF, but that's only on Windows. I think maybe one of these days on like a future stream or something, I might test it on Windows and see if the performance sucks. If the performance doesn't, then that means that I might have to go back to Windows. For multi-streaming anyway. Because this is horrible. Anyway. I'm checking the settings real quick. Rescale output to 720p. That might be why, but then I don't think that mattered because it still did anyway. It's at constant bitrate. Maybe that's why. Hold on. Let me check what YouTube wants specifically. Because I am not sure. Okay, so apparently you're supposed to just use CBR. I really doubt it's going to be any better on Windows. Fair. I mean, okay. Right, let's try... Given how the drivers on Linux are pretty damn good. Yeah. I think it's just multi-streaming is what's making everything fall apart. But anyway, let's try the long drive. I'm not going to change categories yet. Okay. Let's try this and see. Okay, yep, because it instantly processes Vulkan shaders. Okay, so if it falls apart with this running, we got a fucking problem. Okay, I'm gonna set the settings real quick. I don't want a maximized window. I want 720. Fine, give me 1152 by 720. No? Where is it? There it is, 1280 by 720, 60, and I want windowed mode. Thank you. Okay. So, encoding overloaded. Encoding overloaded. Oh my god, and it's going crazy. Oh, right. Okay. Right. So with a native game, so with a game that has a native Linux version, it goes down the toilet fast. Okay, it's official. I can't multi-stream, at least with this graphics card. If your motherboard had a slot for a second GPU, then I might suggest putting in your old 1060 and offloading encoding to it. I'm more limited to the motherboard size, as this is micro ATX. So, I don't think I have enough room in my damn case, right, or in the motherboard right now to actually do it, because the Radeon card takes up a whole lot of space. Technically, there is another PCI Express slot but it's blocked by the Radeon card because this is a micro ATX motherboard. So I can't shove my old 1060 in there as much as I would like to, or shit, even putting just a lower powered fucking card in here for the encoding, because this is nuts. So I really don't have much room with that. Oh well. I am probably gonna just stop stream here for the night and call this an experiment that's over with, because... Which, now that I think about it, no shit, Sherlock, given our motherboards are exactly the same. Yeah, I would have to get I would have to purchase the ATX cousin, the full-size version of this, and stick it in this case. Because, of course, I was using a micro ATX case for a long time, and that case is now officially fallen apart. The plastic has gotten brittle. Okay.
Funkisig just followed.
Hello, and thank you for the follow. Either that or have fun with risers. I don't even think a riser could fit behind this damn card. I don't. I don't. I legit don't. So yeah, I guess multi-streaming for right now is a no-go until I like you said, somehow manage to squeeze a riser in, or I just get an ATX motherboard and transfer everything over, because this is not very doable. Like, I've got YouTube set to 5,000 kilobits per second, Twitch is at 6,000, I don't have enhanced broadcasting turned on. So I'm kind of stuck. I mean, someone's got to sell a low-profile right-angle riser. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could do HEVC, but that's probably just going to be torture. Or... I got to thinking about it. Or... later on, if I wanted to try this in the future, maybe getting a CPU with integrated graphics and using its integrated graphics to do the encoding work? I guess maybe that could be a thought. So, yeah. If I were to just start chatting like this, no problem. Easy. Lemon squeezy. Just works. No encoding overloaded shenanigans. But as soon as I want to play a game, well, it runs like crap. But it makes sense. The poor graphics card is having to do double the work out here, because it's having to stream to both Twitch and YouTube. So, yeah. iGPU is an interesting idea. Yeah, because I wouldn't be using it for gaming. I would just be using it as an encoder. So it would be doing all the encoding work, and then the graphics card would be doing the rest. Or I finally decide to get a low-power mini PC or some shit, and just use that for OBS and encoding, and then this is my gaming setup. But then I kind of like having everything under one roof. But either way, yeah, this has been quite the experiment and quite the terrible one. So I unfortunately would have to pick a platform and stick to it, which is very unfortunate. So I guess from now on it's gonna have to be Twitch only, I guess. That's all I can do, because, seems, at least with my current setup, I can't multi-stream. And it's not an internet problem, it is entirely just an issue with just my setup. Well, more like we're returning to Switch only. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate, because I really did want to try and expand outward, but it doesn't look like it's it's gonna be possible. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna put it on just chatting since that's all we're doing right now. So yeah, doesn't look very possible, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to just stick to Twitch. And it's not YouTube's fault. It's not Twitch's fault. It's not any of the platform's fault. It's just my setup cannot handle it. For some reason. I would almost have to either put in a really high-end graphics card and then watch the fireworks go off, or, like I said, I'd have to get a bigger motherboard. Because I'm rocking Micro DX, as I just said. It's really telling that right now, by kind of converting this into a just chatting stream, at least for a brief bit, by doing that, it's not having a problem. So, yeah. Fantastic. It just means this is virtually fucking impossible, which is not what I wanted to do, but I digress. Besides, there's only just, it's only just Rosa connected to YouTube anyway, so I'd have to start from ground zero there, and that would not be very fun. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna call it to avoid causing any more bullshit tonight. Unfortunately. Since I, fucked up my sleep again, like the dumb cabbit that I am. And all that, so I am probably gonna call it here, I'm afraid. So, my apologies for how this experiment ended up. It ended up terrible. And, yeah, very unfortunate. Unfortunately, apparently AMD's hardware encoder for APUs is really questionably supported. Ah, damn. That sucks. I think I'm gonna have to get... Granted, I wouldn't have to get, at least based on Jellyfin and other server people. Ah. That makes sense. I guess the other answer would be to go with Intel, but then that would require a whole new motherboard and everything, and that would just be ridiculous. If I'm gonna side grade motherboards, as it were, I'd be better off just getting a fucking ATX motherboard and putting it in this damn case, and either wiring up my old 1060 or just wiring up some other sort of GPU. I've even got an RX, or not an RX. I've got an RX 7. I almost said 7000. I have the Radeon HD 7770 that might be able to do encoding work. No guarantees. But I've got a few GPUs I could toss in it if this motherboard were a bit bigger. So yeah, I am gonna have to call it, unfortunately. I don't feel like trying to continue because I'd have to stop stream entirely and then restart it. And that would just be unfair on everyone that's been watching. So yes. Thank you to anyone that was watching on YouTube or anybody that's been watching on YouTube, be it live or in the VOD. And I am so sorry about multi-streaming and how this is turning out. This is turning out terrible. So it's gonna have to be Twitch only for the foreseeable future. Unless, like, Twitch suddenly has a giant collapse or something, and then I'm stuck picking a platform again. Anyway, let's go ahead and find someone to raid, at least on Twitch. So let me see who's on right now. Good few people on, wow. Okay, yeah, good handful of people on this evening. Right. I mean, if you're gonna get an APU anyway, then it's worth a try. Yeah. I might consider it. Because that'd be potentially cheaper than getting a whole new motherboard and going through all that shit. Especially because this is 800 and... I'm saying you probably shouldn't rely on it as a silver bullet. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. But I'm willing to explore any and all options, but as of right now, I'm not able to afford any of them at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see who we're gonna raid today. There's a good few people on, holy shit. Let's go ahead and raid into Kitsune Eve again on Twitch. Raid Kitsune Eve. That's what we're gonna do. And now I'm gonna go ahead and stop the YouTube output. So thank you to everybody that is watching this on YouTube. My apologies that this didn't work, but maybe at some point in the future. So for those on YouTube, goodbye for now.